So Yu doesn't really use weather at all beyond, of course, the sand cores with Excadrill and then one of Hippo or T-Tar. But, I mean, Torkoal's in the tier, which made me think, what if I used Sun? And so, of course, I promptly chose the weather setter that's currently in PU, projected to drop even further. And I loaded up a Ninetales. Look, man, there's not really good Paradox Mons up here, but I felt like this team had some potential, so we're gonna try our best today. Of course, you haven't enjoyed the content. I need you to subscribe. I want to hit 9K by the end of the month. And you know what I can't do if you don't subscribe? Yeah, I heard you in the back answer there. Thank you. Thank you for helping out. So just subscribe, man. Just subscribe. Get me to 9K. You'll never have to hear me say anything about it again. This mon's a problem. I'm going Hydreigon immediately. I'm fucking terrible at this game, but in my defense, my opponent went for the move they weren't supposed to go for there. They were supposed to go for Luster Purge, which is why I did not go Toxapex. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about what just happened. Dear God, man. It's like actually so cooked. I'm pressing Terra Electric here, not because it's the right play, but because I want my opponent to understand something about me, and it's that I have no shame. I'm just gonna do. That's some good-ass chip, man. That's some good chip. Man, get out of here. Get out of town. Yo, is Lilligant at least already picking up a KO? I'm amazed that I don't see this mon ever in UU. At the same time, though, I'm not, because there's a lot of mons at the top of the tier that do kind of give it issues. So, a bit of a resource hog, you know? I had to Terra just to beat down the Dogi. There's no way you live this CC. You're gonna bullet punch me for 5%. Yeah, sure. Burn your Terra. I'm really happy with that turn. They burned their damn Terra just to still dead CC. What were they thinking was happening? Did they think I was gonna reveal Terra Fire? I really want to know if this drops. I don't know if it does, but I'm really curious if you die to just straight up, Solar Blade. Because it's a strong... God, it doesn't even come close. Wow. Alright, time for triple axles. Please hit. 2? 1 more? Hey, yo, look, it's just running them down. I still have Venusaur in the back. I still have Venusaur just chilling in the back. Oh no. Goodbye, Sandy Shocks. You're not Shuriken. Lock him into that, why not? Go Venusaur here. Throw off my Sludge Bomb. Going to you. I should be able to just kill it with 2 Power Gems. Nice. Beautiful. What a stupid first game. Y'all gotta leave a like for that. Sui and Lilligant absolutely slamming the front door on any of my opponent's hopes and dreams. Any of them that my opponent... It's so funny, too. If he had just Draco'd me again, it was doomed. It was doomed. I'm thinking he probably was worried I was, like, Terra Stealing or something there. No, I Terra Electric because that's what I have. I think you need to be Electric for Zappy, unfortunately. Steel would be good. Definitely would be a good option. You probably could still do Steel. I'm just wanting Terra Electric for the best Zapdos matchup, and it still gives you a good amount of, luck versus Tornadus Therian as well to beat it. Yo, this team looks terrible, but in a good way. Like, it's just... It's so many... It's very weird Pokemon to see together, but they're still all, like, good Pokemon, you know? Like, this definitely could be a team. All that to say, I'm so sad I'm facing a Pecharunt. Why can't... Why? I can't beat that with this. I can't. I think my, mon I'm gonna have to hope for to do something is Venusaur this game, and unfortunately I have Trace Card. Bro, this game is a wrap already. I have lost very hard and very quickly. Fortunately for me, though, I'm a little bit better at Pokemon than my opponent. They are U-turn Zapdos. You see that a lot more nowadays just because they want to try capitalizing as best they can on the myriad of things that it beats. And this mon's a problem. leftovers. I mean, it's probably just jungle healing SD, right? I'm going into this. Because admittedly, I just don't care about my Lilligant this game. I'm not doing anything. I can't beat Pecharunt. Not with this one. So I'm just going to go for CC here. Like, yeah, they switch into this. Go into you. This really gives me momentum. If they parting shot here, it's a good play. Oh, dear. Yo, Hydreigon looks pretty decent. Hydreigon could definitely save me this game. It's gonna be a little tough still because they got the Cobalion, but Hydreigon is, Hydreigon's a threat for them. So we're gonna go back to you. I'm gonna Volt Switch to try to break this thing's balloon. Yeah, even though they could Hard Switch here into Gastrodonus, I'm okay with that. Because they don't, they just stand and let me break the balloon. Cool. Go Pex. I'll haze away the boost. I think this is the best I could do right now versus this, right? Like, this game's gonna be one I have to take a lot more slowly. As they do try to boost again. Not gonna let it happen. I should be able to long-term just be fine here anyway and do it. I'll switch Hydreigon in now. So I could, I'm gonna plot up. I go U. I'm not gonna stay in. I'm gonna go Pex. Their body press, that definitely kills me in one. I'm literally going for Chip here because this Mon is, the only thing stopping my, dude. Venusaur's not bad this game. I go Ninetales, get crit on the switch, which is a little annoying. They trace Drought, though, instead of, something useful. They're gonna Psychic here. I'm gonna just sack the Lilligant, because that Mon dies. They Moonblast instead, which is interesting. I don't know if they're locked into it. That's the annoying thing here. I'm gonna assume they're locked into it and they're Scarf. I don't think I have a lot else I can go for here. How much do you take? I'm +2, this dies. Well, they sack Zapdos, but that's chill. And if they go Gardevoir, and I'm Terra-Fired, how much do I take from Psychic? I do live. I'm gonna keep Weather Balling. I still live Gardevoir's attack here with Terra-Fire, so I'm gonna go for it. Oh, you fucking kidding me, dude. That's so annoying, man. I lived with ease. I lived with absolute ease. Oh my god, that's ass. That's so bad for me, too. It's like, I guess I could have switched. I guess that would have been good. But now this game's, like, really hard. Not impossible. I have no clue why this Terra'd. I just showed you I have Flash Cannon. Why did you Terra into a Fairy type, brother? Why are we wasting Terra for fun? Alright, champ. Well, Pex, your time has come. I'm gonna throw out Ninetales here, because I don't think it does a ton. Zarude comes in. This Mon probably just beats me down. Flamethrower here. A Flash Cannon here just in case they like absolutely gag, but they did not. Earth Power is technically stronger. And it lives. Yeah. Well, I beat this dude if I didn't get immensely unlucky with the Gardevoir sequence. I guess, yeah, I should have switched. As they probably do have to just always go for the Psychic move there. But also I should have been allowed to just beat him down there. So it's kind of whatever. Hydreigon was probably always safe. I think the one issue I also had was I still didn't know what their item was. I do think I was right that there was Scarf. If they were AV and they could have switched up moves, I think it's still better to not bother with the Terra. So yeah, Hydreigon was a safer play, but at the same time, I win that game 1000% of the time if they don't crit me, so it's whatever. Outplayed, and I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not sure what they were doing with the pivoting around. I think they were just trying to weaken Venu with Life Orb recoil, but it didn't really help at all. So we're gonna lead you. I know I live this. Guys, like, what's the point of playing Pokemon if I don't live that hit? Like, what's the point? This guy's so ass. So they tear a dragon and kill me. I think they're specs. I think this game's a wrap. I think this one's a wrap, guys. I believe we have lost this game. Alright. Yo, why is this Latios Pokemon so strong? Get this monster out of my sight. Ah, God, why does that do so much? I hate too. Bleakwood Storm doesn't drop accuracy in weather, so he's allowed to just go for that. He's gonna go Grin or Dogi here and just live this very comfortably. He goes Dogi. That did not live this very comfortably at all. Oh my God, give me my flamethrower chip now. It died. Goodbye. Grin comes out. I can go Pex. Get my Swit. He tried U-turning. Oh, you fool. You're an absolute fool. Yo, I know he's specs too. I'm growthing. Growthing, get my damn kill. And it's definitely gonna be, there's just no way. You die to this. Get out. Get out of my sight. I definitely can win with Venusaur still, by the way. The, Torn is a threat, but I can do it. I can 1000% do it. I believe. Goes out to this. I'm always gonna have to go Pex here. I'm gonna double the Ninetales now. They go into you. Sack Hydreigon or go? I think go Pex. Go Pex, try to Toxic this. Scizor is still a threat. That's the big issue. And this is also at full, so it's kind of hard to break it. The damage I need to look for on Tornadus Therian is... Let's see, Sun, if I'm plus like 4. Okay, well, if I'm plus 2, how about something... I only have to get 1 boost if I want a Terra. Okay, that's good to know. He's gonna go Scizor here. I'm gonna look really silly. He goes Grin, so he actually is the one that looks really silly. I'm gonna sack Dragon. Hey guys, I have a choice scarf now. I'm gonna go for my Scarf Flamethrower. I mean, this is, like, actually pretty okay for me, I guess. You know what's crazy? If I want to stay and go for another Flamethrower, and he stays in to go for, like, not U-turn, he'd actually lose, I think. He's definitely U-turning here is the problem, so I'm gonna go Pex. If I thought he would Bleak Wind there, or Knock Off, I definitely would have stayed in. This is gonna Volt here, I think. I'm gonna try to recover. They set up rocks instead. That's a good play. That's a good play. I'm gonna spam recover a little bit there. Let's go Ninetales. I'm gonna go Ninetales, then pivot in Dragon, I think. He needs to stop pivoting. This is getting really out of hand. It's a little unfortunate. Although this having the Scarf gone is good to know, because now my Chlorophyll guy's faster. This is such a wild set, man. I have to sack you. Go Venusaur. I mean, literally have to just Solar Beam. It's tough, because, like, if I Growth here, I think I can win. But if he stays in and hits me, it's really bad. I'm trying to think. Like, if I Solar Beam into one of these two guys, is it winnable still? Or am I just, like, is it over? I think it's still winnable. God. No, I needed to pull the trigger there. Because I don't think I can win anymore. Yeah, I need... Maybe... I think we can get the same chance again. have to like start spamming haze or something because I think it's just gonna SD up. Oh. Well, I guess he wouldn't SD up. This can't even break me. For a while, at least. I'm gonna start surfing. Look for Chip. He U-turns. Into who, though? Into Torn. I'm gonna try to Toxic this. It's gonna come down to me just getting the, Is he just gonna spam you for the rest of the game? This is gonna be so annoying. This team is like the purest form of Volt Turn imaginable. Because I can't hard Ninetales with Scizor out. That's not, a play. Pretty much what I end up, I think, having to do this game is going, Tails versus, like, Shocks. I recover here. I can surf more. But I think it comes down to me going, I can actually always throw off Toxic on this turn. It's like, versus Shocks, I think I need to be the one. I think I have to grow there. I'm just not convinced that is, winning. This guy just keeps pivoting, bro. Ah, stop using U-turn! Ah! Dude, he's just gonna U-turn forever. This is so sad. I think I literally spam surf until something dies on his side because I think he's trying to get Shocks in for free. Because he's also trying to make me use all my recovers, which he's done a very good job of so far. Excellent work by the hater. I don't even know how I'm down to only 2, by the way. It does not feel like I've used that move that much. Getting rid of Scizor is good, because that means no more Bullet Punch. I Terra Fairy this. Do I win? I got literally the worst possible turn. So obviously you lose the guaranteed Toxic. But then I missed it and I got crit, so I can't even live the next one. That's an insanely bad turn, because now I lose. I guaranteed lose now, because Weather Ball doesn't kill Torn. I'm just gonna give him a lull. So we won this game, but unfortunately for me, that is 2, like, incredibly unfortunate games in a row. We move on. Here's another person using Skeledirge HO. I really hate facing this type of team, because I think it's terrible, but it gets so much usage just because people want to use this Scarf Skelly. I'm leading you, and I'm just gonna Dark Pulse. If I flinch the Arcanine, they don't get rocks. Pretty good for me, all things considered. There's also a decent world where I Terra Steel the Dragon and I win this game. I don't think I'd want to Terra it too early, but, you know, sometimes you don't get a say. Ah, man, though, these last 2 games are so sad. We don't flinch, unfortunately, so he gets rocks. But, obviously, you know, I'm just making that play because it could work. This comes out, I'm gonna go for Flamethrower and do a million. I'm gonna now Terra Steel because it is very worth it versus this Pokemon. If he Iron Heads and flinches me, I'm just going to cry. I have decided that is fate. It's kind of funny, though. H. Lilligant is still faster than this if I want to try to go Ninetales and Nin into it. But it's never winning with Skeledirge on their team. Even though I'm guaranteeing you that that is, like, Scarf or something, there's just no reason. The only annoying thing, though, here, right? I don't really want to Terra this versus Dirge. Dirge does become a lot harder to beat. I think it's worth it, though, because I feel like Revavroom might beat me otherwise. I saw Ironhead come out, by the way, y'all. I thought it was over. I thought for sure I just got flinched down there. So, good to see we didn't. Good to see we did. We Terra Firing? Like, what's happening? No, just lock you into that? Okay. Well, I'll go Lilligant now and throw off my Solar Blade. Guys, it lived. Help. Help. It lived. Help. Wasn't supposed to live. Oh my god. Dude, please stop. This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad. Can you please die, please? And they decided to take the trade there. That was smart, because I think I lose now. Was that a minimum roll, or is that just the damage? Please, I need to see. 99 feels like the minimum roll. If I see this was a minimum roll, I'm going to have a heart attack. Okay, it was right in the middle. That's acceptable. That is acceptable. Also, this mon beats me down very successfully now. I don't even need the sun, so I'm just gonna press Healing Wish here. If they choked on their own spit there, maybe they could have lost. I have to double. I mean, look, there's nothing else I can do about that. My opponent stayed in. They were willing to lose the game there, so, you know. There's not much I could do about that part. I pretty much had to bank on them wanting to actually, like, win the Pokemon battle, and they did not want to. So, unfortunate for me. They protect. Trying to get, of course, a little bit of the weather stalled out. Even though they're just Dark Pulse, and they could have done that from the very beginning. So my opponent did not know how to finish that battle off. These are some very unfortunate games. That one I definitely could have still won, but it's tough. I think, I probably should have tried scouting out the Terra Blast ground as well. The way they played it, it seemed like it was fire, though. So, it's just a little hard. If the opponent plays the other Terra type as the, what's it called? They try to bait that they have that, and then they have the other. Yeah, that's good on them. They successfully lured me into my little false sense of security. Yo, though, Lilligant could, destroy this man. There is potential. I have to get rid of Fortress. But Lilligant 1000% has a potential matchup here where it just goes stupid. I'm gonna lead my weather, I think. I really don't like not having Wisp, but I think the other moves are so mandatory, and in UU, unlike in Inyu where you didn't need Sunny Day, I do believe you have to have Sunny Day in this tier. I don't think you can get by in the metagame with T-Tar, and even sometimes Hippo. So I'm gonna go Pex here, try and see if he wants to U-turn, give me my eject. It would let me get Sandy Shocks in. That'd be pretty good. Recording? Perhaps. They do U-turn, so get my free switch. We'll go Shocks. I like Shocks here. Get my up. I'll always take up in this game. Obviously, I can't spin block the Fortress, but that's fine. Like, it doesn't really come in on a lot anyway to spin, so it's kind of like, I'm getting them up. Don't cook me. I'm gonna be honest, fam, with how this video's been going, I would be surprised if I cooked you. We cooked the first guy in the video, and that's all we got. That's all we got to show for it. Now, again, the two games after, I think you could argue I got robbed a bit, but it doesn't change the end result was losing. So Comfy comes out here. I'm going to Volt Switch. I don't think they Giga Drain there immediately anyway. So they are boosting. I'm going to go into my Ninetales here and just Encore. Because we do know we're able to Encore it and go Lilligant and Solar Blade and it dies. If they lock into Draining Kiss, that's fine. I can go Pex and Toxic for free. They definitely should know I'm Encoring here. Unless they think I'm Wisping. But yeah, now we get to go Lilligant. And we're safe. Unless they're Terrifier, of course, and then I get a low roll and they live. In which case, we're not safe, and we become very sad, and we simply cry ourselves to sleep. I almost went for CC there, by the way. I almost CC'd. Fortunately, the Terra Steeled, and we live. Well, we live, and we kill. So that's really good. This is going to go for Rapid Spin here. I don't really think I care, but just in case they decide to go for something wild, I will still switch, because look at this mon, and look at their team. It is not a pretty matchup for them whatsoever. I could go Tails, just throw off a Weather Ball. I think I like going Shocks a bit more, though. Sandy Shocks here just looks very strong, because I get off an Earth Power. If they go Torn, then it's like, okay. So yeah, look at all that damage, man. That is insane about a chip. And I'll Power Gem just in case the Torn comes out. Actually, I'll Volt Switch in case the Torn comes out. Hooper comes out. Hooper. Hoopenai the science guy. They're gonna Drain Punch now. I will still switch Pex. Well, it appears we're at a standstill. So I will go Ninetales and I will solve this standstill very quickly. I believe Venusaur wins, but I don't know for sure yet. Ripe comes out. It's definitely Rock's Rhyperior on this team. It's annoying that they did switch there, because if I'd been able to just get Ninetales into Venusaur, I believe we've won the game, because they don't have Terra anymore. Hydreigon here is always safe. I can plot. I tried canceling. It did not work. I knew what was coming. I had a very strong idea of what was coming. Oh dear. This could be how we lose the entire battle, by the way. They give me Fortress for free. That's good just because it means we get rid of that sack now. He's gonna U probably? Or knock. I could save the sack for later, though. I can just throw off a Toxic here. They crit me with Heat Wave. At least they don't burn me. If they go into their Pex here, that's fine. If they go into one of these two, that's even better. Like, they go Pex there, but I just Surf. So, I don't really care. I'll double Toxic just in case. Yeah, just in case. Now we sack the Dragon. Like, this is a fine route for me to take. Toxic on this isn't, like, overly important, but it's still good, you know? One of those things that you take when you are given. Pex lives hyperspace. Not like an amazing calc, but you can see here. Oopa, Unbound, if I could figure out how to type. You can see there, we do live the hit. I could go out that, just recover up. It's very funny, though. We're getting to the point where I could potentially just Growth on a 4-stripe Rhyperior switch and win the entire game. Or just get Lilligant out and win the entire game. Let's go Pex. Pex and Recover is probably just safer. They go their own Pex. I'm actually going to go Ninetales now. And I'm going to go Venusaur. Can I Healing Wish here? I can. And I will store it. We can get that passed up later. It's gonna say they have to sack that. If they don't sack that there, they lose the entire battle. And I can go Pex here. Keep the Healing Wish stored. And then if they ever go to their own Pex, now I get Venusaur in. Actually, I Toxic here, I believe. No, Hard Venu. Hard Venu's better. They have to get this play right or they lose. And they did not get it right. Beautiful. Technically, if they're Haze, they could spam Haze till Weather runs out, and that's kind of bad. Oh, it's so boring, bro. Oh my god. Okay, well, they do this. Oh, God. I can still win with Lilligant. I can literally boost with it and win. I'm gonna set my rocks, because I think that at this point I need them up. Earth Power here. Actually, why would I Earth Power? A Volt here always. Actually, no, I always Earth Power. Why the hell would I Volt? You stay in? Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I freaking thought, bro. Give me that damn Pex. Yummy in my tummy. Now I'll go Venusaur. Sack this Mon. Alright, we're fine. I believe we at this point just win with Pex walling their entire team. It's Boots Tornadus. It literally was the entire time unthreatening. The entire time it was the least threatening variant possible. That's insane. Oh, never mind. The whole time, it was Nasty Plot Tornadus and we just lose. Okay. The whole time, it was Plot Torn. They just did not reveal it. That is depressing, to say the least. To say the least, that is depressing. Hold on. Outplaying. Hold on. Outplaying. Hold on. Chance. Hold on. Chance. I'd die. If I was Terra Dark here, I had a chance. Hold on. I still have a chance. Bleak Wind. Did we see +2? 66. I live this. I'm gonna recover. Nah, Haze. Once more. Recover here. Because the thing is, Hoopa cannot infinitely switch in. Yeah. Alright, well, they just get one play right. Never mind. I win! I win! Yay! That was a very hard game at the end. They got unlucky at the end, but also... Damn, they almost beat the shit out of me. In my defense, Nasty Plot Tornadus was not on my mind. This set, I think the biggest thing that I've noticed with some of these Plot Torn sets is how effectively, though, you can play them like your the pivot set. Especially since my opponent was able to spin away the rocks. I didn't know that they were boots. If they're boots, I'm at least thinking about the possibility of plot, right? You still, like, boots torn, we've seen that used as just the generic pivot still, particularly on teams where you don't have spin support. Because torn is still bulky enough with your investment that you could still tank hits from Pokemon like, say, Serp and Sinistcha and be pretty well off. But, you know, boots usually is a signifier of AV. Not if, wow, of Nasty Plot, of NP, is what I was trying to say. And so as a result of that, if I see boots torn, I'm going to be more, you know, thinking that's the set. I'm at least more willing to consider it. But if all I see the whole game is U-turn, Heatwave, Bleakwood, Storm, I mean, generally, I'm just gonna think it's nothing more than a pivot torn. It's not like the team screams out AV either, right? You know? You got your CM Comfy, you got your Hoopla to break some. You got SD, it's not SD, but you got Rhyperior's a rock, it's pretty strong. Maybe as I look at the team more, NP should have been on my mind. Although, also, AV's on my mind because they have spin support. Like, I don't really think you need Fortress on this type of team. I would probably just run, like, Cobalion at that point. And then maybe like, Cobagastro different water type? I think that could be an angle. Because if you're... Maybe the idea is, like, literally just that you truly force the opponent to think the whole game that you're not NP torn, which honestly makes sense to me. I definitely get that. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Is Sun any good in UU? I think the answer from this video is yes, but it's very matchup dependent. I think it is a very playable type, and y'all saw, especially at the beginning of the live, we had a lot of matchups where we just dog-walked people. Absolutely. And would have probably won them if not for a little bit of untimely luck. Of course, I believe I had some optimizing lines to get rid of the possibility of being lucked, especially that second game, where I believe just switching out versus the God of War was maybe a little bit better. Even if most of the time I win that exchange, I think crits are, what, 8%? 90%, 92% of the time I'd kill guard. I may have even still had another attack afterwards. But, as we said, could have minimized the risk of losing due to something like a crit, so always worth considering when you're playing. But I hope y'all enjoyed. It was so fun. I don't think the team's amazing, but I just wanted to fuck around with Sun some, because weather's really fun. And hey, you got Sandy Shocks. Maybe special attack boost was better. I didn't know what I wanted before the video. I thought speed boost maybe would be better. But perhaps that would be if you were running just attacks. Like if you were 4 attacks instead of the 3 attacks rocks, maybe then speed boost gets a bit more mileage. But I digress. Y'all have a great one. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.